The news updates. It is not mandatory that Tinubu must be sworn in if court stops him. That's the end for him, Amade says. Do welcome to today's news. And thank you for tuning in to the news. But you can as well click on the subscribe button and also like this news, share and comment. Now to the news details. Please listen carefully to the end. A renowned scholar and director of the Abuja School of Social and Political Thoughts, Dr. Sam Amadi, has alleged that if the election tribunal stops Bola Tinubu, the president-elect, from being sworn in as the president on May 29, it would no longer be regarded as the president-elect again, except if the Supreme Court revalidates him as president-elect. Amadi, who spoke in an interview with AIT News, alleged that it's not compulsory that Bola Tinubu should be sworn in as the president, because there is no requirement that says that the president-elect, declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, must be sworn in because the courts still has the power to remove him as the president-elect. He allegedly said that if the court stops the swearing in of Bola Tinubu as the next president to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari, it would no longer be regarded as the president-elect, except the Supreme Court revalidates the declaration of Bola Tinubu by INEC as the president-elect. He said, and I quote, "It is not mandatory that Tinubu must be sworn in. If court stops him, that's the end for him. There is no requirement that you must swear in the person declared by INEC. It is not true. The court has the valid power to stop that declaration, and if the court does so, the president-elect is no longer a president-elect, except if the Supreme Court revalidates the declaration of INEC." Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who won the presidential election in the just concluded presidential election, the candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, was declared by INEC that he won the election. But now, Amadi, who was in a live interview with AIT News, has said that if the court stops Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as being the president, then that means that's the end for him, because it was the INEC that declared him winner. It is not compulsory, it is not mandatory that Tinubu must be sworn in if the court stops him, because there is no requirement that says that once a candidate is being pronounced or declared by INEC, such a person must be sworn in. The courts has the say to either make him the president or not. And if the court decides not to make him the president, after going through all the witnesses or the legal redress of each oppositions, and deem it fit that Tinubu is not worthy to win the presidential election, then it will not be regarded as the president-elect any longer, since the president-elect has been given to another party. And this can only be revalidated if the Supreme Court steps in and declares him as, if the Supreme Court revalidates the declaration of INEC. So it says it is not mandatory. So we are waiting till the courts will give out their final say. The Presidential Electoral Tribunal Court when they give out their results before the swearing in. If Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu meets the vote, if the election was seen as being free and fair, without the results of some political parties being given to him, then it will be sworn in. But if not, it is not mandatory, and that will be the end of him, because he has been declared as the president-elect and not the president yet. Likewise, Tati Baba Ahmed, who said that Tinubu is not qualified to be sworn in as the president of Nigeria. The vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Senator Yusuf Datti Ahmed, has said that the president-elect did not meet the constitutional requirements to be so declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, and should not be sworn in as president on May 29, 2023. We have come to the end of the news. What's your view concerning what Sam Amadi says? Do you think the courts will actually not pronounce Tinubu as the winner, as the president of Nigeria? Kindly share your comments in the comment section. Thank you.